Father John, tell us a little bit about how to improve our prayer lives. Many courageous pilgrims have already entered into that commitment of daily prayer, but may be struggling with how it is that they can deepen their prayer life, their relationship with Christ. What are the keys you think that they need to pursue? Key ideas?
It's a great question, how to improve our prayer life. If you're asking that question, God is already at work in your soul, and He's doing it already. What I've seen in working with a lot of different people who are praying and trying to pray better, there's 3 things you can do to really go deep. First, you've got to exercise your freedom. We all have to make a decision, a firm decision. I'm going to make prayer a priority in my life. I'm not going to let a day go by without having God time. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if it's only 5 minutes, time alone with my Creator who loves me. We've got to make that decision. We've got to decide. That's the first thing. The second thing that really helps is to understand that there's different modes of prayer. When I go to Mass, that's one type of prayer. That's liturgical prayer. When I say my prayers in the morning, that's another type of prayer. That's vocal prayer. I'm using someone else's words. I think the most personal type of prayer is mental prayer or Christian meditation. And that's really where we have different expectations when I go to be alone with God. So understanding that there's different types of prayer, different modes, and adjusting my expectations, that really helps. It helps me be more flexible. And then the third thing is in your daily God time, whether it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, a half an hour, whatever it is, give it some structure. Because if you know what you're going to do, that'll help motivate you to keep doing it. Could be as simple as I start out by thanking God for the blessings of yesterday. And then I open a passage of the Bible and read it and reflect on it. And then at the end of my 10 minutes, I pray for the people I love who need my prayers. Could be that simple, but having a structured time for my daily prayer. So those 3 things: deciding, understanding the different modes, and then giving some structure.
So even with a little structure, though, when we talk about mental prayer, we're really talking about conversing with God like we would converse with someone we love. So, for those who may only be used to liturgical prayer in Mass and that sort of thing, tell us a little bit about how that works.
Yeah, well, mental prayer, as you call, is kind of a fancy word for Christian meditation. And the idea there is that God actually knows us personally. He's not a distant God. He's not an abstract God. He cares about us. He loves us. He looks us in the eye. So having some time when I just kind of experience, I let myself listen to Him speaking to my heart, and then I respond in my own words, telling Him how I feel, asking Him how He feels about something, about what I'm reading in the Bible. That's the key to that type of prayer.